Hi guys, nlemibekelechi Evan here again, photographer, cinematographer, YouTuber, and super excited to have you back in yet another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing something exciting. We're going to be doing an editing tutorial. I'm going to show you how to take boring images and turn them into colorful images of bliss. Well, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to send this to my computer screen now, and I'm using Lightroom. Yes, I'm not a fan of Lightroom. So in today's video, excuse me, let me switch off my phone. In today's video, I'm going to be editing this picture you're seeing on your screen right now. So that's my sister. You saw her in the last video in the vlog. I have edited this picture already, but I'm just going to do it again. I actually saved the preset, but I'm just going to try editing from scratch. I'm not sure I can remember everything I did, but I'll just try editing it from scratch. So to import images to Lightroom, you go to library, then import, you click import, then oh, I think I have my flash drive problem. Sorry. Then you find the location of your image and import. Let me speed this up a bit. Okay, so yeah, this is the image I'm going to do. I could do two. Okay, let's do two. I'll take this one and this one. Those are my two favorite. Okay. Yep, the images are imported now. I will click develop and we're here. We should be here. Oh, okay, we're here. Okay, so I'm going to go to basic. This is the exposure area where I talked about this in one of my videos. Check that out, linked in the description, linked also here. You see that. I'm not sure which side. Anyways, you see that when I talked about exposure, contrast, blacks, whites, all that stuff, this is where you see all that. So exposure, I think I usually raise the exposure even if the image is already exposed. I always raise the exposure and raise the contrast rather till I can almost see the effect, and then I turn it down a bit. Okay, now this image, she's not wearing any makeup, she's not wearing any face cream or whatever, so I just need to make the face look, although I don't edit skin, I don't do retouching. I don't know why. I always drop my highlights because highlights remove details most times. Blown out highlights always remove details, so I always drop my highlights. Then raise the shadows. Of course, you don't want her looking black, so you raise the shadows. Now, most of these exposure sliders, you can modify them later, but for the basic part of the image, because you're looking for the detail, you have to push some things to the extreme. Then when you do the color editing and all that stuff, you can now tweak it. Okay, so I'm dropping the whites. As you can see, the greens are now looking brighter. The greens are coming out because I have reduced. So blown out images always remove color, they always remove details, so you have to take care of that. So you drop the blacks. Okay, so this is looking good already. I always leave tone curve for last. I like to use tone curve, but I always leave it for last. I'm not sure I use it in this image. I don't think so. So HSL, hue, saturation, and luminance. I talked about this in that video. All you need to know about color grading. Yeah. So I talked about this in that video. Hue, saturation, and luminance. This has to do with the color. Now, usually whenever you're editing faces, the color that Photoshop and Lightroom would usually accredit to faces are red and orange. Those are the colors you'd find on faces most of the time. So there's not much to change here, but you can see the effect. Okay, yeah, let me just show you the effect. You can see how parts of the face are changing color. If I touch the orange slider too, you see how those areas too are affected. I think there's also purple on this face. Okay, it's not purple, what magenta? Oh, so it's just orange and okay, so it's just orange and red on this face. Okay, so usually I don't touch the hue sliders. I don't touch them a lot. It just depends, unless I'm editing sky and I want the sky to look a different kind of blue, that's when I touch that. Okay, so now there's a green in this image, so it's the green I want to edit. I want to make it look as greenish as possible. Is that correct English? I don't think so. Okay, so I want to make it look as greenish as possible. Leaves would also be picked up as yellow. Lightroom and Photoshop usually pick leaves as yellow a lot of times. Okay, so I gotta increase the saturation and then drop the luminance so it looks dark and gives you that dark feel. Too much. Okay, I am certain this image will not look exactly like the last one I did. So what's shot in it? Okay. So I need to drop this. Yeah, drop it. So I want to edit the face so the face looks a bit, Okay, taking away some saturation. Now this way you can draw attention to the face, and the leaves at the same time, even if they are separate entities, but you can still draw attention to both entities. Oh my god! I forgot the clarity slider. I cannot believe I forgot the clarity slider. I always raise my clarity. I don't know. It's just a thing. Do you see that? Lord! Look at that! A bit much. Okay, now this is good. This is looking good. We are looking good. Now you can see how the face is already shining. I'm good. So the face is already shining, even if she's not wearing any makeup, she's not having any cream on. This was like in the morning, like 11, 12. Yeah, we're out, and I took this picture. We're just on the street and so yeah. So I think we're done with this area. So the next thing we're going to be looking at is split toning. I talked about this in that video too, color grading video once again, right there. Don't forget to watch it. So you understand how all these things affect the images. Okay, so I'm just going to run through this. What I usually do when I color grade is to raise the saturation of the highlight hue first, then run through the sliders from back to front, and it just shows me how it looks in each of those highlight colors back and forth. And then I do the same thing for the shadows. I raise the saturation a bit, then I move and move. You can see how it affects the image. You see how all those things look. So for this image, because the leaves are green and they're like the main focus, I need to keep the highlights green, but just turn down the saturation a tiny bit. Okay, yeah. So I need to keep the highlights green, and then the shadows. I think because of her face, we can just turn this. Just keep it between orange and red-ish. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that is that. Let's just do a quick before and after review. Just look at that. No, look at that. Anyways, okay, so we're done with this area. The last thing I always do is vignette. The rest of these, I'm not sure you should touch them, except maybe you take a picture. If you take a picture and it's not maybe it's not straight or something of that nature, you can use transform to adjust the shape, the line, all that stuff. That's why you can do all that with transform. Okay, so the final thing I always do is to add vignette. I always do that in my images, although I try to, as much as possible, to keep it moderate. For this image, adding a vignette to just add to the drama. I just want it to look dramatic. I always like my pictures to look, and all that. So a little vignette, bring down the midpoint, and roundness. It could be round. I don't care much about that. Okay, turn this down a bit. Too much. Okay. All right. then feather, you always have to add feather so it doesn't create that circle in there. Okay, so now I'm done with the other parts of this. Now I go back to the basic tab and then adjust some of these things so it can, you know, fit my taste how I want it. I've dropped the exposure. I think I want more contrast. Yeah, it makes the face shine more. Okay, I should drop the shadow just a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Maybe take up the white. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this looks a lot different from the one I did. It looks a lot different, but it's still cool. I think I want to tone down this green. This green looks, because I just looked at my preset and I realized that the green was, you know, a lot darker. Even the face was a lot darker, but you know, I added a little bit more color in this one. Okay, so hue saturation, luminance. So cut down the saturation, cut down the luminance. Yeah, that's it. And then the hue, just squeeze it like a bit. Yeah, now you're getting it. Okay, so I also turned down the ranges, saturation, red saturation, and voila, we are done with the first image. The second image, I don't think I want to waste so much time editing that one, but you can see how this image went from, you know, all that to this. Okay, let me just okay, yeah, so you can see the two images side by side. You see how there's a massive difference. This was blown out, you know, it was hazy, it was all that. So you can see how that looks. So looking at the second image, I really love this image because it shows a lot. It's also quite dramatic, you know, you know that. I think I'll just dump a preset on this one, you know, just dump it. Okay, so yeah, I used the green preset for it, and that's how that looks. You can see how that looks, just a quick before and after review. Oh my god, genius. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, please hit like on this video, smash the like button, assault like button, I don't know, just hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications so you can get notified every time I post content. Have I said it all? Yeah. If you'd like any of my presets, please say so in the comment section and I will find a way to get them to you. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram so you can see some of my stuff that I post, and feel free to send me a DM on Instagram. I will reply you. Thanks so much for watching today's video once again, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.